So like, let's get into it. Let's talk about Arsenal. Let's talk about the transfer news. Let's talk about all of that stuff, all of that jazz, right? As we're like we've got our first win. Let's chill and talk about Arsenal. Okay, I've seen the links to Adad Gula, and this is what I did when I saw the links to Adad Gula. I went to see what Real Madrid YouTubers were saying, and what they were saying matches what I was thinking. I don't think I honestly, this is how I want to think about the January transfer window. Okay, this is how I want to think about January transfer window. Arsenal fans, bear with me here. Rival fans, you probably are thinking this as well, anyways. Arsenal, I know we signed Aubameyang, and correct me if I'm wrong, we signed Mesut Ozil in January as well. We signed Jorginho and we signed Leandro Trossard in January. Does Arsenal usually make January transfer window signings? I mean, I've only been on this earth for to be honest, by the time the January transfer window comes, I'll be on this earth for 31 years. I've only been on this earth for 31 years. Do Arsenal usually make January transfer window signings? And if we do, are they stopgap signings or are they good? Kivio, Jorginho, Trossard, right? That was when we were chasing the title. And I heard someone's say that Arsenal are better as the hunters versus being the hunted. I you know what? It is what it is. The situation that we're in right now, this is the situation Arsenal Football Club is in right now. We have zero players in form. Our manager is overthinking everything and shooting himself in the foot. We have injuries to key players. We have an injury to, we just got our captain back. And then arguably, the only player that's got balls on our team is injured in Ben White. He's got that dog in him. Right? Logically, we should... Oh, why did I lower the line of engagement? Anyways, logically, we should make January transfer signings. But logically, or logic would have told you that we should have done that when we're actually in front in the title. We should have bought a left winger, and then the Timber signing. I want y'all to think about this real well. Think about it well. When we were the first time we challenged for the title and we were ahead, right? We should have signed Timber then, right? So Trossard, we signed Trossard, correct signing. We should have signed Timber instead of Kivio. Alright, bear with me. Because I know this is revisionism, this is 2020, hindsight, blah, blah, blah. And obviously, when you're looking at it from the window or the lens I'm looking at it from, right, it's easier to say it because I know what's happened. But if we sign Timber then, you move Ben White to centre back, play Timber right back, and arguably, the Southampton game and the West Ham game, arguably, we could have potentially won that game. We win those two games, and this is revisionism. This is me being tinfoil hat, and then we win the league. Now, what am I trying to say with all of this? Even if we make signings, I don't think they'll be the right ones. Now, we're going to thread this back to Adad Gula. We'll thread it back to Adad Gula. I believe that we should loan sign Adad Gula. I believe we should do that. And what I believe we should do is, I was hearing Real Madrid fans say it. That's why I am saying it, right? Play him either off of the left or play him with Odegaard in the midfield, because we've made that exception for Kai Havertz, who is both left-footed like Adad Gula is, right? He's left-footed like he is, and he was playing more of a cam versus a 8 role. So, and if you ask me, we can either have Odegaard play the 8 role, but just off of that position. He's done it before. When we were playing very pragmatic last season, he was dropping deep and doing that. So why can't he do that to incorporate Adad Gula? And so Adad Gula can start, and then we have Partey as well. So then we can rotate between Partey and Rice, have Adad Gula and Odegaard, so we have bare creativity. And then lastly, what we need to do, and what I think we should do, Jonathan David is on a free next season. He can play across the front. Take a risk. We should theoretically make free signings. Okay, theoretically, Arsenal should make 3 signings in January. All right. The title reminds me of Green Day. What's Green Day? But what's Green Day? Yo. Theoretically, we should make 3 signings. Pull Pogba on a free. So that's very risky. Loan Adad Gula is risky, but it's low risk financially. And sign Jonathan David. It may be a stopgap, but regardless of if we sign Gyökeres or Isak in the summer, we need a backup striker anyways. So you sign Jonathan David as a backup striker who can play off the left, he can play off the right, and he can play striker comfortably. You sign him, or even the guy from Lyon. What's his name? I can't remember his name from Lyon. Whatever, I'm not gonna talk about guys I don't remember their names. But if we do make those signings, I truly believe that we can win something. You see how I'm saying win something and not say win the league? Win something. We can definitely win something. Because like they're gonna have to convince me that we can win the league with the way that we've been playing lately. They are gonna have to convince me we can win the league with the way they've been playing lately. Like that's how bad it's been. But yo, that's my thing on Arsenal, man. Real talk. That's my thing on the transfer window. That's my thing on Arted Güler. Isak, I don't believe it. He does got the 14 on the back. I don't believe and I can't believe it. But that's just me on that, innit?